just had that freaking. Let's hope this works this time. Okay. Oh, there you go. Hey, Bestie. Hey, Nina. Okay, so I think we guys. For those of you who have come, I really appreciate it. But I hope you guys know that this is a lock extensions video. This is not GWAT night. Today I'll be talking about everything lock extensions. Okay, so I know you guys usually come out here to hear me run my mouth, and I may tell y'all a little story, but primarily this is gonna be for my lock business, y'all. And before we get started, I want to go ahead and give my disclosure. This is usually a grown woman's channel, but today we will be talking about my lock extensions, my lock journey, everything you need to know about lock extensions, how much I charge to install lock extensions, and more. So this is not the typical grown women's conversation. There will be profanity used. If you guys are easily offended, please just go on about your business. Yeah, because I might use a little something, a little something. So today, guys, we are going to be talking about. Thank you, girl. Hey, T Mac. T Ma. So, and if you guys see me playing with this towel, I just washed my hair, and what I'm gonna do today, we're gonna do a braid out while I tell you guys, catch you guys up on my locks. So, if you guys have been following me through my lock journey, I've had my locks now for a little over 5 months. I got them installed December the 24th, Christmas Eve. So, and so far, I have no complaints. Now, since you guys want to know everything about lock extensions, I'm going to first start off and say this. Hey, Chris. The two most important things about getting lock extensions or starting your lock journey, okay? But if you're going to start your lock journey with lock extensions, the two most important things are the type of hair that you use and the type of install that you get. First of all, if you're going to consider getting lock extensions, guys, go ahead and invest in the right hair. You should not be putting anything in your hair other than 100% human hair if you're going to install lock extensions. Permanent lock extensions are there to stay. For those who cut them out early, that is what it is, but they can stay in your hair permanently if you want them to. So, no, it's not a grown woman talk, y'all. That's Wednesday nights. Today is lock day. Today is, I'm talking lock day. The vendor that I use for my lock extensions is Making Styles. Making Styles is the only vendor that I use when I'm doing lock installs. This is 100% human hair. It comes in a little package like that. And no, I'm not getting paid for this. But the bundles run between $30, $35, and you need an average of 5 packs of bundle per head. Okay, so that's probably $150 for your hair off the bat when you're considered getting permanent lock extensions. The second thing you want to know about lock extensions is the way that they install them. Okay, listen. There are 2 methods to getting lock extensions. 2 that I know of. Some people sew them in, but if you're going to anybody that's sewing in your lock extensions, you probably want to consider going somewhere else, okay? The 2 methods are the crochet method and the wrap method. Now, before I go into the best method, I'm gonna describe what they both mean. The wrap method means they take your natural hair, they take the 100% human hair, and they wrap it around your natural coil. And that's it. They send you about your way, and then your hair has to take time to mat with your natural hair, right? I do not recommend the wrap extension, and this is why. The wrap extension, especially when getting permanent locks, is for people who don't touch their hair. Because typically when you're doing a wrap extension, depending on the texture of your hair, you have to wait a minimum of 3 months before you can even wash your hair. You have to wait until it matches to your hair. So you cannot manipulate your hair a lot when you're doing the wrap extension. You can't oil it much. You can't wash it much. You definitely can't wash it. If you wash it, you're gonna have your slippage. Your hair is going to slip out until that hair binds with your natural hair. You have to be very, very, very patient when doing the wrap method. I highly recommend the crochet method. The crochet method is when they take a little needle, they take your lock extension and they add it to your natural hair and they crochet it in. Now, depending on the way or who you use for the crochet method, you shouldn't have any slippage. You should be able to wash your hair the same exact day and wear them just like natural locks. Now, you guys want to know what method I got? Hell, I had to get both of them. All right. I went in, the lady that installed my lock extension, she did the wrap method. She did not crochet my hair. But because it looks so beautiful, guys, when I got done, that lady sent me away and told me, do not wash my hair. Do not put a lot of oil on my hair. I left that salon. I said, okay. Well, when I got home, I knew for a fact I wasn't going to wait 3 months to... Can you guys hear? Is that music too loud? I knew I wasn't going to wait 3 months to wash my hair, right? So I went ahead and I bought the tube and I individually locked each one of my locks about 3 days after I got them installed. Thank you, Bestie. I went in and I individually crocheted my wrap locks onto my real hair about 3 days after I got them because I couldn't keep my hands out of it. And if you're doing the wrap method, if you do wrap method, first of all, wrap method is not permanent right away. It can become permanent. But if you're doing the wrap method, you cannot keep your hands in your hair. You can't wash it. You can't go home and dye it. You can't do anything. They have to mature just like your natural hair on your head. It has to mature into a lock. When you crocheting or you getting the pre-made crochet locks, those locks are pulled in. And they are mature locks when we install them into your hair. Right? Now, how much did I pay for my hair? I paid $500 for my hair. Okay? $500 plus $130 for the hair. $630 to get my hair done. Now, had I known what I know today, I would not have paid her $600 because she only does the wrap method, and I really don't believe that it's worth that much money. Now, she hooked me up, honey. Let me tell y'all something. I am so in love with my hair and the way that it looks because it looks so freaking natural. Everywhere I go, people ask me, how long did it take you to grow your locks out like that? And I always say between 5 and 6, maybe 7 hours. You know, and some people are really, really surprised. My best friend told me stop telling people that I have extensions. But I'm not one that really like to lie, you know. It just depends on who I'm talking to. Because I met one motherfucker that, oh yeah, I told y'all it's gonna be some profanity used. But I met one motherfucker telling me something. I typically don't go for girls with braids in her hair. And I had to embellish a little bit, y'all. I said, first of all, these are not braids, these are locks, and this is my natural motherfucking hair. I said, and you may be skipping out on your wife with that bullshit because a lot of women who wear braids are wearing them as a protector style. He just made me mad because he gave me one of the more backhanded ass compliments. I don't usually go for girls with braids, but you are super beautiful. I didn't like that. Was that a compliment? Y'all need to let me know, was I out of line? I had to tell you, I said, first of all, they not braids, they locks. And secondly, this is my natural damn hair. And just because black men have lost appreciation for women in their natural being, either way, in emphasis like that, I might tell a little lie. But other than that, I usually tell the truth. So, okay, so I paid $635. Now, this is the thing, guys. First of all, lock extensions are not cheap. Okay, I have a range of what I'm willing to pay for my hair, right? And I'm not willing to pay a person $1,000 to do anything to my hair. Not me. I'm not knocking anybody out there who's charging $1,000. Okay, I'm not knocking y'all. I ain't knocking y'all hustle. I'm saying I wouldn't pay anybody $1,000 to put extensions in my hair unless I'm getting upwards of maybe 200 locks in my head. Okay, but when it comes to like extensions, you guys have to invest. This is not a cheap style. There's nothing cheap about it. If you get somebody to do it for under $300, depending on how many locks you have, then you are good. But you get what you pay for. Although my prices are awesome. And I'm bad with this lock extension shit. Okay, y'all got to go out to Instagram, look at my little pay chart. You find out how much I installed them for, and they look natural, and I guarantee my work. But you can't be looking to get this shit for $150. Nobody's going to do that amount of work. They have to individually make your locks with their hand, okay? And then install them to your natural hair with a crochet needle. That is tedious work and it's hard work. When you go to get your lock extensions installed, you should put aside at least 6 to 8 hours. Okay, it's not quick to get installed either. It's a permanent hairstyle. Stop coming in there getting frustrated because you've been in the chair for 4 hours. This is what you signed up for. It's nothing quick about it. In fact, if it's too quick, you probably about to walk out there and wash your hair in 3 weeks, and all your shit is probably gonna be in the tub, or in the shower, in the sink, wherever you wash your hair at. So, hey, Cassandra, this is lock day. I'm not doing GWOD right now. So when you are thinking about getting lock extensions, I want you to consider the install method, the type of hair, and the price. Those are the 3 things that you should be considering when you're getting lock extensions. If you're in the Dallas, Texas area and you have somebody trying to charge you $1,000, y'all gonna hit me up. Lock Love Hair Care. I'll put them things in your hair, child, and you'll be walking around so happy with yourself. Now, y'all gotta forgive me too, because today is my baby's birthday, and I already been celebrating. So I'm just a tad bit inebriated, but I'm telling y'all some good shit, and I'm telling y'all some true shit. Okay, now, how to take care of your lock extensions and the misconception. The number one misconception about lock extensions is y'all see all that. Ooh, honey, that bitch is cute, child. That girl is cute. Yes, Chris, but I've had several requests. Yeah, my baby girl birthday today. Now, the most common misconception I have heard about lock extensions is you're cheating the process. I don't know about anybody else, but I just want to go through the process looking a little cute. All right, I really ain't cheating the process, and that go for you, Cassandra, and that you don't get to see your growth. Now, I don't know about other people, but for me, when I started my extensions, I marked a couple of my locks to see how my hair is growing, and I'm gonna show you guys where my baby at. This is my hair growth from December to now. Now, if you guys remember where I started, my core was probably right here when I first got them started, and this is how much they grew. I get to see them bud. I get to see them mature. So that's a falsehood, and a lot of people speak against it, but you got to do what makes you happy. And I had a grave misconception about locks altogether. I really did. And now that I've started growing them, after watching my best friend's hair grow and so beautiful, after I started growing them, I feel totally different about them. Like they are the best decision I've ever made. If you want to skip the process of getting lock extension, of going through the mature stage to get to your locks being mature. If you want to skip it, you want to go through your journey a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, okay, to some people's eyes. Consider it. I don't think it stops your journey. It's just a different journey that you're gonna take, and it's yours. So you really shouldn't be really considering anything anybody else has to say about your hair. If you want to lie about it, if it's real or not, you can or you cannot. I'm just saying, if they look good enough, you do what the hell you want to do. But I don't recommend, nor do I speak against getting them. Of course, I cannot. I highly recommend that if you want to skip that process, because you're literally skipping about a year to 18 months of the process just with the extensions alone. I have not had any issues with mine. I did lose a couple in the beginning because, like I said, she did the wrap method, and I think when I was locking them in myself, I probably skipped a couple. So I've lost about 6, but I put them back in. No problem. I just pick them up, get my needle, and put them back in. So that's no problem. The cons of my micro extensions, lock extensions, I haven't had any. But you can have some if you use the wrong type of hair. Okay? If you use the wrong type of hair, if you use someone who really doesn't know how to install them, you can have slippage. The price could be a con for a bunch of you guys. I've seen them range from everywhere from $250 all the way up to $1,500. So, depending on how your pocket's set up, okay, that might be a con. But other than, guys, if you get a good install, and you get someone who really knows what they're doing and some good quality hair, your hair will feel just as natural as anyone else walking around with lock extensions. Seriously. With real locks, natural locks. Everyone that doesn't know me when I travel, especially when I go to Georgia, everyone tells me how beautiful my locks are. And I don't correct all of them. If they ask, I tell the truth, but they look like they're growing out of my scalp. Let me see if I can get y'all close up here. Is that, y'all see that? Now, I'm not retwisting my hair yet, but y'all see? So it looks like my hair is growing out of my scalp. I haven't had any issues with it. Good quality hair makes a difference, guys, because if you don't get good quality hair, your hair can itch like crazy. Now, another thing that can absolutely go wrong, and you guys need to be very mindful of this, and stop sitting in people's chair, allowing them to do whatever the hell they want to do with your hair, and not like these are permanent. Like, you're gonna spend, if you get a good install, you're gonna spend probably $500 at a minimum, okay? You don't want to walk out of the shop having spent $500 and 6 to 8 hours of your time and your stuff is not right. So make sure you're mindful and make sure you pay attention and your stylist is showing you what the hell she doing to your head, okay? Your locked apart ratio, wherever they put an extension in your head, depending on the thickness of the extension, the foundation that's gonna hold that extension needs to be a sturdy one. So if you have an extension, your part, guys, listen, your part, your square, your diamond, your triangle, I don't care what it is, should always be bigger than the lock that they're installing in your hair, okay? Because you don't want to put tension on your hair, you don't want to get that contact alopecia, and you don't want your extension looking like it's hanging on or got some type of disability because it's thick at the end, and then at the top you got a little string. You don't want your locks looking like that. I've seen that. You don't want them. You need to make sure your part to lock ratio matches up. Don't be afraid to tell your stylist or whoever it is you're about to pay all that money to what it is that you want. You need to know that if they put a lock on a little piece of hair or foundation, it can break your hair. Don't allow them to do that to your hair. I don't care if they're trying to make boxes look all pretty and sweet. They might be uneven. But you make sure that when you leave there, your hair is exactly the way you want it. Now, I make it a practice when I do my installs. Once I do the first lock, I let my client look at it, make sure she's happy with the thickness, with the, with the foundation, with the square. She say yes, then I carry on. I also, once I get to the second and third row, turn them around and ask them, do they like it so far? Because come the end of that damn appointment, I'm getting my money and I don't want to hear no crap, okay? And I don't want to have to call the police on somebody. So if that's something that you have to do, you got to say, hey, I want to look at it. I want to make sure I like it. That's something y'all should be doing. It's too many people leave salons not happy with the hair after paying a person and leaving them a tip. Y'all got to work on that part, but we ain't going to get into that. Now, manipulating your lock extensions. You guys, you are not going to be able to keep your hands out of your hair. We supposed to be doing a braid out, don't we? I know. But you're not going to be able to keep your hands out of your hair. Hold on for a second. Oh, y'all, let's talk about this muumuu. Well, I call it a muumuu. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this garment, one of my little babies that's always over here living in my house, eating up all my food and drinking up all my water. Well, she went to Africa, y'all. This comes from Nigeria. It's an authentic African garment. And it's so comfortable. Because I'm naked up under here and I don't like keeping on no clothes, but I put that on there. So she bought me back a couple. I was so happy with it. Now, what was I talking about before I went to get my spray bottle? Y'all gonna. Oh, they are so comfortable, bestie. It feels like you walking around with, the softest cotton on ever. Manipulating your extensions. And y'all asses gonna get me to talking today and I don't want to. When you get your extensions, you are not going to be able to keep your hand out of them. You're not. And I'm telling you guys, you're not. But I'm telling you, if you get them, just leave them alone. You don't have to retwist them every 2 weeks. You don't have to do that. You don't have to wash them y'all, I couldn't keep my hands out of my hair when I first got them done, right? And I was interlocking, twisting, doing all kind of stupid shit with my hair, damaging my locks, which is what I think I was doing, because some of them are really skinny at the top. Because I've been I interlocked them 2 damn weeks, and I can't do that because I have fine hair. People who can interlock their hair probably got real thick hair. I don't. My hair is fine. So, over manipulating your hair and keeping your hands in the hair and twisting it and balding it and doing all that crap, don't do that to your extensions. Just let them do what they do. You can do a little braid out, a little twist out, a little style every now and then, but just leave them alone and let your hair naturally grow in. I've had to cut my extensions about 4 times since I've had them because my hair is growing so quick, and I won't let them get past the length that they are now. So I have been cutting mine out. And I'm thinking around maybe a year and a half, all of my hair would be all of my extensions would probably be gone. So Don't manipulate your hair a lot. The cost, you shouldn't be paying on average. If you want up to 80 locks, I don't think you should pay over $800. I would say $650 because that's how much I charge for mine. Y'all see how I keep plugging in my salon, Lock Love Hair Care in Dallas, Texas. We specialize in doing lock extensions. Y'all see how I keep doing that? I'm good with that shit. I'm just sorry. I'm just really, really, really good with it. And I think that's it. I think I covered everything, y'all. 100% hair, 100% human hair. I recommend the crochet method, but if you get the wrap method, you shouldn't do anything with it for the first 90 days. Definitely washing it and oiling it too much. You can't do that. You can ask for the wrap method if it's a cheaper service, and then you can lock it to your permanent hair yourself by purchasing the needles off of Amazon. You can go out there. I think you get about 3 needles for $5.99, and you can purchase them and do it yourself. That's how I did mine. So how long should you wait before washing and styling and retwisting? That depends on your hair. You're gonna be inundated with so much information about locks. Okay, no two heads are alike. That's gonna be depending on how fast your hair grows and how neat you want your locks to look on a daily and regular basis. Now, for me, I was doing my hair, I was retwisting my hair every 2 weeks. Well, that is too often for my hair texture. I don't need to retwist my hair every 2 weeks. I probably retwist my hair, get away with retwisting it every 4 to 6 weeks, because that's my little schedule right now. Every 4 to 6 weeks, I'll retwist my hair to the scalp. And when I can make it 8 weeks, I'll go 8 weeks. Because I really don't like the scalpy look. My locks don't have to look neat. Like this, I have this puffiness today. I love that. I don't need my scalp showing. I'll do my edges when I go out for a celebration. But that's pretty much it. Every 4 to 6 weeks, I retwist my hair. And I oil it probably twice a week. And I spray it with water maybe 3 times a week. Just depending on how I'm feeling with that too. If my hair ain't bothering me, I don't bother it. One time, child, I think I went a whole week without putting no oil on it, child. I was just like, I haven't put oil on my hair. I'm gonna have to put that back on. I haven't put oil on my hair all week. Well, it wasn't itching, so I didn't put shit in it. I just felt like it was getting all the nourishment and nutrients it needed. Now, good diet really is very important to healthy locks, whether you get extensions or not. Drinking plenty of water is really, really, really important to having healthy locks. You know, your hair is an extension of what you put in your body as well, and what you don't put in your body. So if you're not hydrating, you're gonna have crunchy, dry ass locks. So, are we all bestie? I tell you what, that better not have been my baby that fell off of here. So, yes, good diet affects your hair, love. And, you know, you need to drink plenty of water. And let me tell y'all something. Your hair, I think the reason why people see locks as such a spiritual journey, because when you grow it out, it really tells you a lot about your body in itself. Like your hair is an extension of what you put in your body. And when you get locks, you get to feel it. You get to see it. You get to see how your hair reacts, right? You can do it with natural hair, but not because, you know, locks are just different because they have to mature in such a different way, right? It's not just your hair growing. It's your hair meeting up with the other hair and having a little damn quinceañera and really becoming close relations, and they just lock up with each other. You know what I'm saying? And it's a spiritual thing to watch. It's a spiritual thing to see your hair literally growing an inch, you know, a half an inch to an inch every month. It's beautiful to watch. And I could watch mine and I see mine, okay, even though I got extensions in my hair. So the lock community seems to be a little, y'all weird. Y'all sometimes y'all act like y'all in a cult. But we talked about this. But this is the official video, okay? Now I'm gonna tell you guys what I put in my hair. I'm gonna show it to you. What I do to maintain my hair. Cause it ain't a lot. I'm telling y'all, this I have seen my hair grow so much in the last 2 months since I just been leaving it alone. I don't retwist it as often. I don't do much with my hair at all. Seriously, nothing. It's real low key. When I go out, I do some, I flatten my edges or whatever. So I showed y'all the hair already. Making styles. I really want to lock my waistline natural hair, but I have a big head. Girl, my best friend got a big ass head too. Y'all didn't see that head on my Instagram. That damn head is huge. I think people with big head do good with locks. Okay, making styles, guys. This is the best so far. I've used 3 different vendors, but this is the one they don't pay me for this, but this is the one that I recommend if you're getting human hair. It comes in different shades, different colors. It pretty much comes in 4C texture, but and it averages about $30 a bundle. And I'm gonna show y'all what a bundle look like. And a bundle could make anywhere from 12 to 17 locks. That's how their bundle comes. And this can make anywhere from 12 to 17 locks depending on how thick you want them. No, it'll be less noticeable, child. You get them locks in your head because your locks gonna grow thick. Okay, so what do I wash my hair and my sweet place with? All right, now we went through this thing. Heal Soul Dr. Bronner's shampoo, Castile soap. It's an all natural soap. This is the only thing I wash my hair with. I don't wash my hair with anything else. I don't put anything else in my hair. When I first got my lock, I was trying all types of shit. That first month, I just wasn't happy. I finally found everything that I'll ever put in my hair again. Let's say come out with some better stuff. But this ain't getting rid of it. As long as they make this on the planet of the earth, this is all that I will ever use in my locks. Now, this stuff gets it clean. So you're gonna have to do maybe a little oil treatment after you wash your hair if you don't want your locks to drip, because this is not leaving anything in your hair. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So sometimes people complain that it gets dry afterward. Just mist it with some vitamin E water or rose water. It'll be fine. They'll loosen up the stiffness. This is called Super Grow Hair Gel. Do y'all see that? I might have to cut that light off. Now, let me read y'all the ingredients for this. I'm going to try. Purified water, wild bee honey, coconut oil, West African shea butter, virgin olive oil, basil, sunflower oil, peach leaves extract, birch extract, colt's foot extract, horsetail extract, calendula blossoms extract. Now y'all go out there to the internet and find out what the hell that is, because I don't know, but I can pronounce it, so it might not be bad. Cedarwood extract, rosemary extract, onion juice, vegetable proteins, biotin, allantoin, panthenol, natural glycerin, vitamin A, B, C, and E, and natural preservatives. That's what's in this stuff. Did y'all hear that? I can pronounce everything on the label. It's 100% all natural. This is the only thing that I lock my hair with if I use a gel. Usually I just use oil and water. But if I use a gel, this is the only thing I lock my hair with. This is the only thing I put in my client's hair. Unless they have a specific gel that they want to use, I require them to bring it to my shop. This is all that I use. I believe in healthy hair, guys. I don't believe in putting no bullshit in my locks. I have become one of those people. whether y'all noticed or not. It's more than laziness right now. When I first got them, I just wanted to be lazy and not do anything to my hair. But now that I've gotten it, it's evolved really for a spiritual thing. I don't want nothing not natural in my hair. Now, this is the only thing that I put in my hair that's not all the way natural. And it is the, hold on, let me do something right quick. It's the Mango Lime Island Oil, y'all. It smells so good. It's moringa seed oil. And what is this? Oh, Manuka honey. Now, this is the oil that I use in my hair and all my clients' hair. That is the only oil that I'm going to use in my hair. Now, I'm all for supporting y'all lot of people out there, but I can't give y'all no damn $50 for no gel, child. I don't even know what y'all got in that stuff, because half of that stuff don't come with labels on it. And I just can't buy that. And I'm very particular about what I put in my hair and my clients' hair. So, that's what I use. That's all I use, y'all. I hope y'all took a damn list, because I can't do that again. I told y'all I'm a little inebriated. So I'm just going to do me a little braid out, because I like crinkles in my locks. A lot of people like them straight, like they just were. I don't. I like crinkles. That'll probably be the only time y'all see them straight is when I come out here to do a video about them and I'm doing something else to them. Because I like them curly, little bohemian style. Did I forget anything else? Anybody else want to ask me something while I'm out here? Hell, we might as well talk. Hell, I'm out here. Y'all know I got to go to Atlanta again this weekend because my sister finally getting married. I told y'all about her and that man. She wasn't married. He done asked her to marry him 4 times. We done planned the wedding 3 times. Still ain't got down that aisle. So this year, she supposed to get married. Are we naming these locks? No, not yet, Bess. My best want me to name my locks so bad. I don't have no name for them. Because I don't need to name them. Now, I don't get that attached to my hair. Because y'all know me, next week, I'll be like, okay, I'm over this shit. This is gone. I told y'all about being attached to things, right? I don't get attached to anything. And I know people that if you touch them or you cut them or some shit, they'll cry. That's just crazy to me. I don't feel that way about my locks. Now, I believe I love to see them grow because, hell, I can't grow a plant or nothing like that. So I love to see that I can grow my hair. I grow my kids' hair. I can grow other people's hair. But it's never been a thing for me that I'm concerned with, Chad. So now I don't think I'm going to be naming them. I don't name my hair. But some lot of people do. I ain't got nothing against it. I ain't judging y'all. I just don't see a reason. Too much attachment. That means if I get sick and I have to cut it off, I'm going to be even more fucking sad. One more thing to be sad about, because now I got to cut my hair off. I'd rather just be sad about being sick. Am I rambling? I am. Okay, y'all, that's it. That's all I had to say. Did I forget anything, Bessie? You better tell me now, because I ain't doing this. I'm going to leave this one up now. So if I forgot something, let me know. Because I don't want people. I know I was all over the place, y'all. I came out here with a plan, but it didn't go. What about that? What about it? Oh, that. Girl, I was gonna say you and this death shit is it cool to die? No, I don't recommend anybody dye their locks ever. But if you're gonna dye your locks, I really highly recommend you wait. If you're gonna do extensions, I mean, you ain't got, yeah. If you're gonna dye your locks, I really highly recommend that you wait until after the first year of your locks being mature. Yes, I said year. Because you want your locks mature and you don't want to damage your hair. And if your hair is still in the locking process and they're not mature, you don't want to dye it. It's only going to damage it. That's what I believe. So, Um, I don't recommend you dye your locks, period. I don't deal, I think if you go natural or you get locks, I don't know, it depends on your journey, but I wouldn't put anything like a heavy dye in. I would put in my locks. I wouldn't at all. I love the way it looks though, but I've seen how it causes so much damage to your hair or your locks, and people have to cut them off and start all back over. And if you're not going to really take the time to invest and keep them moisturized and conditioned and oil the way you're supposed to, please don't put dye in your beautiful locks that you done took all them years to grow. I don't recommend you dyeing immature locks. Anything less than a year, you should not be putting permanent dye on your locks. I won't do it. You come to my shop, I ain't doing it. You got to go somewhere else. Because I care more about healthy hair than making money, y'all. I'm just saying. I really do. I think that's really what I'm good at. I got two girls. I've grown their hair over and over. We did so many big chops in this house. It don't make no sense. But I know how to grow hair. So I wouldn't want to contribute to damaging your hair at all. So no, I do not recommend you put dye in your hair. And if you're gonna do it, if you're one of them people just need the color, just wait until after you've had your locks for a year. That's my recommendation. So using gels and all of that good stuff, again, you got to do what's best for you. I don't recommend it, but I will recommend this, guys. When you go in for a wash, well, they're not going to do it. You're not going to get this at a salon. But here at Lock Love Hair Care, no, seriously. When my clients go in for they come in for their wash and retwist, I always brush the where the buildup is. I brush that before I wash their hair every time. I missed it when they sit in the chair. I brush it or comb it, loosen up all that dirt, and I wash it. That's where you won't get buildup in your hair. And you can do that to your own locks too. Every time you wash them, right where they are retwisting or right where your new growth is, just take a little brush and brush that stuff up out of your locks before you wash them. Because if you wash it while it's already going in your locks, it's not going to come out, guys. That's when you have to go and get the detox. So if you take care of it before you wash your hair, missed it, take your brush and brush that stuff up so when you wash it, it'll come out. Because you don't want to get that dirt and all of that oil and gel inside your lock. So that's how you keep the buildup from going into your hair. That and not putting all of that clump. I just tell people, if you're not going to retwist your hair with something natural, other than oil and water. If you're not going to retwist your hair with oil and water, you should only be retwisting it with something natural. Like, don't put anything in your hair to retwist that you can't eat. That's a good rule, ain't it? Can you eat aloe vera? No, I mean pronounce, y'all. I'm just saying. Put natural products, but don't put all that stuff in your head. Because it's going to go inside your hair. And then you're going to be around here, I need an ACV vinegar rinse. Not even knowing what you're talking about. Even though that will get stuff out. But you don't even want to have to get there too soon. I had my locks in for 5 months. I don't have any buildup in my hair. None. And y'all know what else has changed since I got my locks? Dandruff. I used to have growing dandruff when I first got my hair. When I was having perms, my scalp was so freaking dry. And now that I've taken all of those chemicals out of my hair, I don't have any dandruff at all. I thought that was pretty amazing. And this is literally one of the best things I've ever done in my hair. But am I the only person? Now, I don't want to offend nobody. Y'all know every time I say that, it offends somebody. But Am I the only person? I've not seen one man, and I got to think about this for a minute. I've not seen one man who I like locks on. Like on the top of their head, if I see them with locks, I haven't seen a man that I don't particularly care for men who wear locks. It's the craziest shit, ain't it? Like I don't like them on men, but I love them on women. Am I being what y'all call? Y'all got so many terms these days, Jad. For genders and all of that shit. I don't know. Am I being no, I can't be misogynistic, huh? Because that's for the man. What am I being if I don't like to see men with locks, but I love seeing women with locks? Silly as hell. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, guys. I think that's it. Oh, sexist. Okay, yeah, that's what they call us. Okay, that's fine. I've not seen one man with locks that I like them on. Like, I've seen them on men, and I'm like, dang, his hair look nice. But I always go to be like, oh, I wonder what he looked like under all of that. Oh, no, I'm lying. I'm lying. I take it back. I take it back. Because when I was over there in that, where was I over? In Dominican Republic? No, Jamaica? The first time? Was it Jamaica? Shit, I can't remember, but I went to one of them countries, honey. Let me tell you something. I'm telling a lie. I seen a man out there. That man looked what I imagined Jesus to look like, black Jesus. That beard was so cold and them locks were so clean and folded back. Man, please. I take that back. I seen him. I fell in love. Oh, did you? Damn you. I got to take that back. I had to take that back. I swear I was over there in Jamaica. And I seen a man over there. Them locks was so cold. And that beard was, oh, he was one of the most beautiful men. I told you, I thought he was Black Jesus. And I thought he was my husband at the same time, child. I was gonna marry that man. He could have got he could have got a what they call one of them American visas, child. I'd have married him to get him over here in this country to cheat the hell on me. Ah! He was so beautiful. He could have did it for a green card. I would have done it for him to get him a green card. I'm just saying. I sure would have. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I'm a go. I'm gonna finish plaiting up my hair. Um, and I will see y'all Wednesday night. Oh yeah, cause a lot of them men will be taking care. I think that's what it is. Cause you know them men put that shit in their hair. Think they ain't got to comb their hair no more ever in their life. Don't gotta wash it. Don't have to comb it. I think that was bothers me. But he kept his stuff really 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 clean. So, but yeah, guys, we will come out here Wednesday night, child. And if I forgot, I got some shit I got to talk about. We're gonna talk about Vivica Fox. Y'all write this down. Write this shit down, cause I'm gonna forget. Um. Bessie, let me know. Put your notepad out. This is what we need to talk about right quick while I can think about it off the top of my head. All right, you ready? Okay. We're going to talk about Vivica Fox and Cuban doll links. A Cuban link doll with that crazy ass 50 cent. And although I done touched on this one time, but damn it, we're going to talk about it again. Women who ask men to marry them. I seen this shit going on online. This girl down there on her knees, and she done popped up. She was so happy with her balloons and shit. And that man started rubbing his head like this, and then he put his hand in his pocket. You know, I could tell from his damn body language he wanted to tell her to get the hell up. Now, they never said whether he said yeah or no, because they always cut the fuckery off before we get to it. But we're going to talk about should women ask men to marry them. It's 2021. Should we flip over the leaf? Because these men ain't moving. So we got to talk about that one more time, because I might be able to reach a little woman, a young lady. And then we're going to talk about when is it appropriate to ask a man for money when you're dating. When is it an appropriate time? What else I said I needed to talk about? And is there any a time? Is there ever a time where you would feel okay lending your boyfriend some money? We got to talk about that. And that's it, y'all. You got everything, bestie. I think she got everything here. Okay, I said everything I need to say. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this video to be that long for y'all. Real lot of people that's coming out here. Most of us out here on this live is people from the Grown Women's channel that came out here to hear me talk some shit. But that's some real shit. I done dropped y'all some jewel for these lock extensions. So, and again, if y'all want them installed, hit a sister up, child. I got the best prices and I guarantee all my work. That's all I'm gonna say. Lock Love Hair Care. Go out there and follow me on Instagram. For those of you who are interested. If not, I put this shit on my personal page too, so you ain't got to. All right. I love y'all. I got to go. I'll see you guys Wednesday night. If you guys come up with some topics, hit me up in my DM. I will holla.